A rider was out on their motorcycle on a normal day, not pushing it, not doing anything reckless, just riding the way they always had. As they came up to an intersection, a car turned directly into their path. One moment they were riding, and the next they were on the ground trying to figure out what had just happened. My name is Louis Landerholm. I'm an attorney with Pacific Cascade Legal, and we work with people in Washington and Oregon after serious motorcycle accidents. This isn't about scare tactics or statistics. It's about what actually happens when a motorcycle accident turns into a legal case. So today, I want to walk you through the reality of these types of cases so you are more prepared. Our client was traveling on a city street, riding within the speed limit and wearing proper safety gear. As they approached the intersection, another driver failed to yield and struck the motorcycle. The rider was thrown from the bike and transported for emergency medical care. In the days that followed, they were diagnosed with injuries such as fractures of the leg and arm, a head injury, road rash, spinal injury. They had to have surgery afterwards and long-term rehab. They were unable to work, faced ongoing medical treatment, and suddenly had their entire life put on hold. Motorcycle accidents in Washington and Oregon carry a much higher risk than most people realize. Per mile traveled, motorcyclists face significantly higher fatality rates than passenger vehicle occupants. Many of the most serious crashes happen at intersections, often when another driver fails to yield or involve vehicles turning into a rider's path. Speeding and alcohol impairment, especially during nighttime riding, also play a major role in fatal motorcycle crashes across the region. In this case, the insurance company argued that our client was speeding through the intersection and made an aggressive move, and this kind of pushback is common. Even when a rider is struck by a vehicle, insurers often look for ways to shift blame, because assigning fault to the rider can significantly reduce what they have to pay. Both Washington and Oregon follow comparative negligence rules. That means compensation can be reduced if a rider is found partially at fault. In motorcycle cases, this is where bias can come into play. Insurance companies may point to speed, visibility, alcohol use, or even licensing status to argue fault, even when the primary cause was a driver's failure to yield. Strong evidence is critical to counter those arguments. Our team gathered police findings, witness statements, intersection analysis, crash reconstruction, helmet damage, and medical records to show exactly how the collision occurred and who was responsible. That evidence helped establish fault and allowed us to pursue compensation for medical expenses, lost wages, future treatment, pain and suffering, and long-term limitations, not just what the insurance company initially offered. And the reality is that motorcycle crashes often involve serious injuries, disputed fault, and aggressive insurance tactics. Licensing gaps, alcohol involvement, and intersection crashes are closely scrutinized, which makes early legal guidance especially important. How your case is handled from the start can directly impact the outcome. If you or someone you love was injured in a motorcycle accident in Washington or Oregon, getting experienced legal guidance early can make a meaningful difference. At Pacific Cascade Legal, we understand motorcycle cases and the realities riders face. If you have questions about your situation, we're here to help.